Hello dear students, today you are going to learn about English grammar question number 13, Telangana AP board exam. So students, before starting, let me give you what this question number 13 bit is all about. It's about mixed grammatical structure where the examiner will be asking you about different degrees of comparison, active voice and passive voice, and preposition, conjunction, direct and indirect speeches, present participle, tenses, question tags. This all kind of a different grammatical bits will be asked in question number 13. And how I have done the changes to a question and what answers I have given to it, please check the changes. Hello dear students, today you are going to learn about 10th class English grammar bit, question number 13, which is asked in Telangana board exam 2024. Let's look at the question. Read the passage given below, focusing on the parts that are underlined. Answer any four of the questions as directed in. Write them in the answer booklet. Students, this particular question number 13 is having a passage which contains 6 sentences, and out of the six sentences you need to attempt any four of them. Okay, each question carries 2 marks, and 4 into 2 is equals to 8 marks you will get for this bit. Let's look at the question. A hungry crow was flying around looking for food. He saw a big piece of bread. He then flew to a tree. So students, this particular sentence you need to convert it by using no sooner. No sooner had the crow. Got it? Let's look at the question and how we have solved this. So no sooner had the crow is a comparative degree. A sentence is given in a simple sentence and it was asked, the examiner is asking you to convert that sentence into a comparative degree. Let's look at the changes I have made for. No sooner had the crow seen a big piece of bread than he flew to a tree. So student, in a sentence you can see saw is given over here. Okay, he saw a big piece of bread. He then flew to a tree. So here, as the examiner asks you to use this no sooner had the crow, we have written it like this. No sooner had the crow. So while using had, this saw is going to be converted by using seen. Okay, students? See the changes. So you can write like this. No sooner had the crow seen a big piece of bread, THAN than he flew to a tree. This then you have to write it THAN than. Got it everyone? Now moving on to the second sentence. A fox was passing by. He saw the crow. Okay. So this particular sentence it need to be converted by using while passing by. Okay. So you can write it like this. While passing by, the fox saw the crow. So this our fox is given over here, and he also is given for the fox to address the fox over here. So while passing already the examiner has given to you. While passing by you can write, and then you can add, instead of writing he you can write the fox. While passing by the fox saw the crow. Is that clear everyone? Now moving on to the third sentence. The third sentence is you are the most beautiful bird in the world. So here the sentence is in a superlative degree. Okay, you are the most beautiful bird in the world is given over there, and the examiner asks you to rewrite the sentence beginning with no other. Okay everyone? So when you are using no other, it is converted into a positive degree. You see the answer. So here it will be no other bird in the world is as beautiful as you are. Got it everyone? So the most beautiful we have converted by using no other bird in the world is as beautiful as. Please understand. This is a positive degree. This is how you need to, while you're using no other bird, you also have to use as beautiful as. Okay student, this is how we have converted the superlative degree into a positive degree. Now moving on to the fourth question. The crow was pleased with the fox's word. He couldn't say a word. The fourth sentence, you need to convert it by combining the two sentences using although. Okay, now you look at the sentence. Answer. Although the crow was pleased with the fox's words, he couldn't say a word. Okay, so students, while you're using although, this is a conjunction. Okay, this conjunction while you're using, you need to first understand which sentence occurred first. In the situation, the crow was pleased with the fox occurred first. That's the reason we have utilized although the crow was pleased with the fox's words, he couldn't say a word. Okay, students, this is how you can join one sentence to another sentence by using although initially, although in a starting sentence. This is a conjunction. Now moving on to the fifth sentence. The fox said to the crow, please sing a song for me. Okay, students, this fifth sentence, the examiner is asking you to convert by using the fox requested the crow. Okay, now, so here the fifth sentence is given in direct speech and it was asking you to convert it into an indirect speech. Look at the answer. The fox requested the crow to sing a song for him. So, the fox said to, you don't have to utilize because this particular please word already says requested. Did you understand? Already half of the sentence was completed by the examiner. The fox requested the crow. So you can only add to sing a song for him. While you're using the fox requested, you can also use to, that is infinite word, to join the one sentence to another sentence. So the question is like this. The fox said to the crow, please sing a song for me. And now the indirect speech of it is the fox requested the crow to sing a song for him. This me becomes him over here. Now moving on to the sixth sentence. The fox gobbled up the bread. Now the examiner is asking to start the sentence by writing the bread. Okay, students, so this particular sixth sentence, the sentence is given in active voice and the examiner is asking you to convert it into a passive voice. So see the answer. The bread was gobbled up by the fox. So you can see the fox as a subject over here. It becomes object in the passive voice. By the fox, it becomes object. And the bread, you can see the bread is given over here, which is the object. It becomes a subject in the answer. Subject. So students, this is how the active situation get converted into a passive situation like this. Got it, everyone? That object become a subject and the subject becomes a object along with by. The fox gobbled up the bread. The bread was gobbled up. The bread was gobbled up by the fox. This is how you need to convert the sentences. Whatever changes I have made, please see the changes along with the sentences and its answers. Okay, students. Now let's look at the question number 13. It is asked in Telangana Board Exam 2025. Question number 13. Read the passage given below, focusing on the parts that are underlined. Answer any 4 of the questions as directed and write them in the answer booklet. So 6 question was given, but you have to answer any 4 of it, and each question carries 2 marks, which is equals to 8 marks. 4 into 2 is 8. Now moving on, that you have to focus on the underlined part of the question. She was one of the youngest sheep among the flock. And the question, you have to convert it something like this. The first one is, you have to rewrite the sentence beginning with very few. So let's write the first answer of the 13th question. That is, very few you have to start with. Now we are converting the sentence something like this. Very few sheep flock were as young as this sheep. Got it, students? The question is, she was one of the youngest sheep among the flock, and you have to convert the answer like this. Very few sheep flock were as young as this sheep. Okay, the question was given in the superlative degree and we have converted it into a positive degree. The answer. Now let's move on to the second question. She was enjoying herself very much. She did not notice a wolf coming nearer to her. You have to convert the second question by combining the sentences using so and that in the sentence. So while using so, do not need, you don't have to use very over there. Now, how I have written this sentence, please check it out. She was enjoying herself so much that she did not notice a wolf coming nearer to her. So, in place of very, I have written so in the answer. In place of full stop by much, I have added that over there. So, she was enjoying herself so much that she did not notice a wolf coming nearer to her. Let's move on to the third question. It was given something like this. You wait a while, comma, I will taste much better. You have to convert the sentence by rewriting the sentence beginning with if you. Please check it out, students. The underlined part, how you have to convert it, the examiner is asking you. So, reading the question carefully is really very important. If you fail to read and fail to understand the question, how you need to convert, you will get difficulty. Now, I am converting the sentence third into the answer like this. If you wait for a while, it will taste much better. The question was given like this. You wait a while, I will taste much. So here we have written like this. If you wait for a while, it will taste much better. Instead of I have added it over there. It was giving a clear description. Now moving on to the fourth question. The lamb said to the wolf, allow me to dance and the grass in my stomach will get digested faster. Now you have to rewrite the sentence beginning with the lamb requested the wolf. It's the direct speech, you have to convert it into indirect speech. Now how I have converted, I am just showing you. The lamb requested the wolf to allow her to dance so that the grass in her stomach would get digested faster. So this is how you see the changes. Now let's move on to the question number 5. The question number 5, the wolf took the bell from the lamb's neck. The question you have to rewrite the sentence beginning with the bell. Now I have converted the sentence like this. The bell from the lamb's neck was taken by the wolf. This is the correct answer because the question number 5 is written in active voice and we have converted into passive voice. Moving on to the sixth question. The shepherd heard the bell ringing. He sent his dog to find the missing lamb. The sixth question, you have to convert it like this. Rewrite the sentence beginning with the shepherd had scarcely. Now, how I have written the sentence, please check out. The shepherd had scarcely heard the bell ringing, then he sent his dogs to find the missing lamb. So I have added the and then, and I have converted the sentence like this. Make the changes. Now,